7. Barrett outside, the switch. Doncic goes, oh, what a great step! And then he hammers it home! Broke his ankles!
Yeah, that just happened. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. The New York Knicks fell short versus the Washington Wizards, and I'm pretty pissed off right now. I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty pissed off. This was not a good performance. I know it was a close game at the end, but you can't be encouraged by this performance. We're going to be getting into the positive, and you could say there was one positive from this freaking basketball game, but the Knicks fail to win 2 in a row. They lose at home versus the Washington Wizards. No Bradley Beal, no Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and I don't even think that's the embarrassing thing, no Bradley Beal, because I actually think this team plays a better brand of basketball without Bradley Beal. They got off to a 3-0 start when it came to the season without Beal. I think they moved the ball better. They're more team-oriented. I really do like this team's chemistry without Bradley Beal out there on the floor. I like Montrezl Harrell. I like Deni Avdija. I like Aaron Holiday. I like Corey Kispert. I like their pieces. Kyle Kuzma's playing well for them. By the way, Quinn Grimes did come back, but I'm guessing he's not well-conditioned. That better be the reason, at least in my head. I hope that's the reason, because the way Evan Fournier played tonight, he didn't deserve to be out there on the floor. Quentin Grimes should have been out there. By the way, RJ Barrett, I know he wasn't well-conditioned. That's why he didn't play. Obi Toppin was back. That was good to see. And it was awesome hearing Walt Frazier commentate again, and I'm glad they're all in good spirits right now. But first off, before I get into the game, I want to give credit to the Wizards. The Wizards won this game fair and square. Good job by Wes Unseld Jr. Good job by the Wizards roster, the organization. They deserve to win this game. They really did. They executed when it mattered most. They consistently moved the basketball. They played a good fundamental brand of basketball. You could say their defense was spotty at times, but not even close to it, as bad as ours was. But they moved the basketball, because the New York Knicks did not do that. We had 8 assists entering the fourth quarter. 8 assists. And that's not even the worst part of the game. The defense was absolutely atrocious. We let guys literally just dribble penetrate like no one was near the basket. There was no fear from this New York Knicks team. There was no one intimidating the Washington Wizards at all, if it was from beyond the arc. Dribble penetration. This New York Knicks team is just so unorganized on both ends of the floor this year. It is disgusting to watch. Just the one-on-one basketball. Just no one cutting, moving without the ball at all. It was just awful. This was just not a good brand of basketball. We scored points when it mattered most, you could say, down the stretch, because I thought the offense did enough. But you know what? We were trading buckets. We couldn't get stops to save our freaking lives. And yes, you could say we were unlucky on some possessions, but this defense was absolutely piss poor. Corey Kispert, great performance. I thought Kyle Kuzma was clutch. I thought Spencer Dinwiddie did a good job drawing fouls. Deni Avdija, he had some nice defensive possessions, and he had some big-time moments in this game. Daniel Gafford, huge. You could say everyone on the Wizards had an input. Aaron Holiday, big-time 3. Literally everyone. I'm probably missing so many people because it feels like everyone stepped up for the Wizards, and you can't say the same for the New York Knicks. Because you know what? Kemba Walker, someone I bashed, I thought was washed, he dropped 44 points. 44 points that we lost. That's the most New York Knicks thing I've ever heard. 44 points and we lose, because no one else steps up. Julius Randle, yes, you could say he had a solid fourth quarter. He had some big-time moments down the stretch, but he dug us into a hole with the lack of ball movement, lack of leadership, complaining to the refs, stupid turnovers, stupid shots. I literally had flashbacks to his first year with the New York Knicks when he did that spin move and turned the ball over out of bounds. Julius Randle's basketball IQ is awful. We're never going to win anything with this guy as long as he's the number one option. He can't figure out when to pass out of a double team. Why is he still dribbling the basketball when there's a double team coming? I don't understand it at all. So in my opinion, Julius Randle did not play a good brand of basketball. This dude showed no effort on the defense side of the basketball as well. Evan Fournier disappeared after the first quarter. He did a good job drawing a foul, knocking down a 3. Yes, he had a big-time 3 in the fourth quarter, and you could say he stepped up when it mattered most. But again, we wouldn't have dug ourselves. We didn't really dig that big of a hole, because obviously it was close in that fourth quarter. But there's always something you can improve at. And I feel like this game would have been different if a Fournier stepped up, if a Randle stepped up, at least before that big-time shot, or before Randle was kind of good in that fourth quarter. Because Fournier, no effort on defense as well. Just everything went away. Kemba Walker was absolutely electric when it came to all 4 quarters. I don't care. He played a complete game. He even did a good job dribble penetrating. 4-point play, big time threes. Like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing from Kemba Walker. Again, I apologize. The New York Knicks organization should apologize to him as well because he had no help tonight. Dotson, you could say freaking Damian Dotson was better than Evan Fournier. This was just an embarrassing performance. Mitchell Robinson, I didn't think he played that well. He got into foul trouble. That's the problem with Mitchell Robinson. Consistency, he always gets in his own way on the defense side of the basketball. Like, I know he doesn't get into as much foul trouble as before, but he didn't play well. I really didn't think he played well. We struggled with that big lineup with Denny Avdia out there, Montrezl Harrell, Daniel Gafford. We allowed triple penetration so easy, like Corey Kispert open threes. We just did not play good. There was no consistent ball movement. Again, 8 assists entering the 4th quarter. 8 assists. You just can't be encouraged by this loss. You could be encouraged by Kemba Walker's performance. That was amazing. But the overall team, and I'm going to get into Tom Thibodeau as well. When there's ball movement, when we're playing well, he subs in Julius Randle as soon as everything's going well. He's like, yup, Obi Toppin, get out. I don't care that you made a good read. We're putting in the guy we paid. We're putting in the guy that was good last year. I don't care how good Julius Randle was last year. How is he playing this year? He has been inefficient. He's not playing good. He's not. I appreciate what he did last year, but what is he doing this year? This was just such a frustrating game. And at times, also, like, this might be kind of nitpicky here. At the beginning of the 3rd quarter, I was like, why is Alec Burks dribbling the ball up so much? Maybe because they were going to think that Kemba was going to get double-teamed dribbling up the basketball. Kemba Walker, we kind of got him involved, like, moving without the ball. Kemba Walker, again, was electric. That floater, deep threes, just, like, shaking and baking, just styling and profiling, as Walt Frazier says. But I can't get over how bad this defense was. The offensive rebounds, Mitch getting into foul trouble. Jericho Sims, he brought us some energy. I'm all over the place, but that's how this New York Knicks game was. Usually I bring it to you guys like quarter by quarter. But this game was just a mess. This game was a mess. My gosh. This New York Knicks team still has a lot to work on. A lot. If it's rebounding, if it's consistent ball movement, not like being disciplined. We're far from a good basketball team. And I'm not going to say this is embarrassing because they had no Bradley Beal, because I think the Wizards are a better team without Bradley Beal. I really do. I don't think Bradley Beal has good chemistry with this group. We'll see what happens when RJ comes back, if Grimes plays. But I can't stand watching Fournier anymore. I can't. I'm sorry. He needs to step it up. I know he was good the last few games, but you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent as a ball player. He had open looks, didn't knock him down. Maybe I'm a little hard on this group, but, like, come on. Like, freaking, come on. Let me know down below your thoughts. New York Knicks lose. We just had stupid fouls at the end of the game. Couldn't get stops. Trading buckets. Can't trade buckets. You got to be able to get stops. And the New York Knicks did not do that. And as always, guys, have a humble day or night. Peace out, y'all.